everyone, and welcome to the Little Blue Fly. Today I am going to be sharing with you my French country window planter and DIY ivy berry wreath. Before we get started, I would like to let you all know I will be posting more frequently to hopefully help keep you all entertained and inspired as we are all going through these questionable times. My thoughts and prayers are with each and every one of you. And for those of you that are new to my channel, I invite you to subscribe and tap that bell and select all to be notified when I post. Now let's begin, shall we? Here I have this thermostat sitting right in the center of my wall. I am not quite sure why the builders would place it there, but I'm going to cover it up today. I do have two thermostats, so this one really is not needed. First, I placed my iron planter, and next my arched wooden panel that I purchased from Kirkland's. And inside a canvas lemon print from HomeGoods. I will be using two types of ivy, a cluster ivy and just a regular vine ivy. The cluster ivy I placed up in the left-hand corner and draped across and let it also cascade down. And the vine ivy I draped across, and I added two topiary trees. Now it's time for some moss. What's an arrangement without moss? Next, I placed in a couple books for height and added a small lemon apothecary jar. And there is Mr. Greystone. I will be adding this small greenery pick and a variegated greenery pick together. I just place one inside the other and fluff. And I placed them right next to Mr. Greystone. Next to the left-hand side, I will be adding some lavender that I purchased from HomeGoods. And this sweet little stone birdie from Hobby Lobby. I will be adding one to the left and to the right. I will be placing this small green pick on the right-hand side of the planter. And next I added this lemon hand towel that I purchased from New River Pottery. So I had quite a bit of leftover grapevine from when I was creating the nest, so I thought to make a wreath. I will be using these berries I purchased from New River Pottery. Just a gorgeous color and texture. small greenery pick from Hobby Lobby, a cluster ivy from New River Pottery, and just a vine of ivy from New River Pottery, and a little bird's nest from New River Pottery as well. I purchased this gorgeous green ribbon from Hobby Lobby. I just love how it rests. It's just perfect. So as you can see, I pulled out the grapevine and gave it like a tunneling tornado funnel type of shape to it for dimension. And I just am wrapping around the ivy vine. There really is no science to this part. You just wrap it around wherever you like to place it. I decided to put a little bit more to the right hand side since I will be adding the cluster ivy to the left hand side. I'll be using some wire to hold it in place. And I'm just going to drape just different pieces over the wreath. Ivy's pretty much always pretty uncontrolled, so I like keeping it that way when I make my arrangements. So I will be adding 2 of the blueberry picks to the left hand side and weaving the ivy through the berries. I added wire to the bottom of the nest to help hold it on to the wreath. And the last berry stem will go on the upper right hand side. I'm going to clip off those little pieces. It's making it kind of hard to push it through the vine. And again, you just weave the ivy through the berries. And now for a little different texture, I'm going to clip off a few pieces and add it around the berries. Now to make the bow. It will be a quite simple English type of bow. Now to dovetail the ends, you just fold it. Make sure both sides line up nicely. And on the rough side, the left side there, diagonally, you just snip. And you have a perfect dovetail. I will be doing the same to this side. Fold in half. And on the rough side, diagonally, you just snip. And another perfect dovetail. I'm using wire to secure the ribbon. This is just a gorgeous ribbon to work with. Its resting state is just perfect. It's simple. I'm just wrapping around more of the ivy. And I'm just going to play with the bow a little bit. And just a sweet little elegant touch. Perfect. I decided to add the wreath to the right-hand side of the planter. Now looking at this arrangement, I noticed that on both sides of the planter window, it was kind of bare, and Bev doesn't work well with bare, so I decided to add a couple more items. I added a botanical print to the left, and another to the right. And there we have our French country window planter that hides the thermostat.